It was actually the Saatchi & Saatchi lease at 375 Hudson Street. On the most obvious basis, it was the deal that led me into the real estate industry. And it created the opportunity for me to not only just understand new development, but understand a new marketplace. At the time, the goal was to become a doctor or a lawyer. I had a passion for the law. I joined a firm, Davis & Gilbert, where I still remain friendly with a number of the partners. And 7 years into practicing, Jerry Uram, who remains a good friend and was a great role model for me, and I represented the three largest tenants in New York City, each of which led to new construction. When the deal was consummated, I was approached by Jerry Spire and a fellow named Jeff Wharton, who was running leasing and marketing for them, about contemplating making a change. And I was very happy where I was. I spent several months contemplating whether I would move from a law firm and relinquish the possibility of being a partner to go to a great company like Tishman Speyer, and ultimately I made the decision to go, and I never looked back. So one of the first things I did, now I knew a lot of the people in the community just because I had done so many lease transactions, but I felt that if I really wanted to advance my career and to show some leadership, I looked at two organizations. One was local and one was national. So I quickly got involved with the YMWREA and ended up within 4 or 5 years being chair of that organization. And then on the national, it was ULI. Quickly got onto a council and quickly rose to being a council chair, a trustee, and then ultimately a governor. I also have always found that whether it's a business organization or a not-for-profit organization, I like to get to a position where I can make a difference and I can influence it. So if I'm going to join or get active with something, I'm going to find a way onto the board pretty quickly. One of the things that I counsel younger people on, who say, well, we don't have the resources. I said, well, I didn't have the resources, and a lot of my contemporaries didn't have the resource, but you do have a resource, you have time. And the other advantage is, in this city where corporate philanthropy started, and it is such a diverse city, you can pick any interest that you like. The first opportunity for leadership really came back during the real estate depression. It was far worse than anything we experienced in the Great Recession or today. And if you remember, the mantra was "Stay alive to 95." It was a change, and I felt there was an opportunity. At the time, I was at the Edward S. Gordon. They had a very large tenant representation practice, but the landlord practice was not that large or diverse. And I presented that to the three leading executives at the company, Ed Gordon, Marty Turch, and Steve Siegel, all who were role models. Unfortunately, Ed is no longer with us, but Marty and Steve remain friends, and convinced them to make this case. And basically the response was, okay, we'll give you some shared resources, go to it, just don't mess it up. Maybe in stronger language than that. But what I found through that was that as much as I enjoyed doing large transactions, I really found, and this was sort of another moment of transformation for me, is that I found that I liked building things better.